Hi there, welcome to Sports Center. I'm Dan Patrick. Plenty of good stuff to get to on the program tonight. But first, our top story of the day. Sega Sports, the authority in sports video gaming, has drafted ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, as a key player to boost its critically acclaimed Sega Sports franchises to a higher level in order to score with gamers. Let's have a look, shall we? First to the NFL, and the Patriots, the Cinderella story of last year, took everyone by surprise. They will have the bullseye on them this year.
Oh, check out these moves. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
What a hit! Yes!
Unbelievable! Oh!
Up the middle and cut!
What a smash! Oh, that's how you do it.
Yes!
Another painful stop. Yes! Erlacher again with the stop.
This is NFL 2K3 on ESPN.
Welcome to Sega Sports NFL 2K3.
It's preseason football on ESPN. The Chiefs come into this one with one of the better-looking rushing games in the league. Expect to see some dazzling runs. They will be the slight underdog as they match up versus the Jaguars, who come in with a porous run defense. If they don't control the line of scrimmage from the first snap, they could be in serious trouble. So let's see how it plays out in Jacksonville with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Hello, and get ready for some exhibition football here at Alltel Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe. Glad to have you with us. Peter, let's go over your picks for today.
Well, Dan, you have a coach here that's still getting his squad working together, and a man that's going to do his best to disrupt them. Tom Coughlin is struggling with his efforts to build an effective run defense. Things aren't totally gelling with his squad, but it's getting better game by game. Lewis Bush comes in ready to lay it on the line to contain the running game, Dan. I think he's raring to get the game started. Now just look at him. Stat-wise, here's how he's doing. During his career on defense, he's averaged 2 tackles and didn't get to the quarterback often.
Okay, Peter, now let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
You want tails?
Tails is called. Tails it is.
The Chiefs choose to receive. Let's get started. Holmes gets ready for the opening kickoff. It's off. Cloud fields it in the end zone. For 20.
First down, Chiefs.
They got the ball. Let's see if they can take care of business.
First and 10. High formation. Holmes with the ball. Gain of 4. Peter, let's go over the starting offensive players for the Chiefs. Up first are the big guys, the offensive line.
Will Shields keeps the quarterback healthy, and he and his line are ready to go.
Up now are the receivers.
Johnny Morton adds a lot to this pack of receivers. In his career, he's averaged 51 yards on 3 catches a game.
Finally, here's the general and his next in command.
Priest Holmes sets the tempo in this group. During his career as a back, he's averaged 57 yards on 12 carries a game.
Back to the field now. It's now 2nd and 6. They have 2 tight ends in. Green, they throws. Nice pass by the 10-year man out of Indiana.
He connects with his receiver with ease, Dan. He sees his man and then airs it out for the completion.
Yeah, they are in sync there, able to depend on each other as the play unfolds.
Well, they actually look like Backstreet Boys to me.
I don't follow that. Ball on the 31. They have their tight end to the left. Green rolls out. Throws. They put him down immediately, but he will have the first down.
First down.
Trent Green throws a homing missile on this play. Check this out. Totally threads the needle.
There are 2 defenders there, Peter, and there was definitely not a lot of room for error.
Oh, absolutely. There was not a lot of room for anything.
Ball at the 46-yard line. Morton goes in motion. Green up back, barely gets it. Rayner makes the tackle. Peter, let's look at the Jaguars' starting defense. We'll start off with the D-line.
Tony Brackens shows tremendous heart, and the other linemen respect that.
Next up are the linebackers.
Wally Rayner is the man who brings the hurt here.
Last but not least, we have the secondary.
Fernando Bryant flies around the field and gets in receivers' faces.
Let's get back to the game. It's 2nd and about 3. Holmes will run the middle. Will bring up 3rd and about a foot.
Took the handoff and went right of center, and he gets a few.
Third and less than a yard. First down.
Beautiful run around the right side to pick up the first. He knew where he needed to be to move those markers.
It's 1st and 10. Green fades back, throws, tipped. And he somehow finds a seam in all that and picks up some extra yards. First down.
First down.
Eddie Kennison moves fast there to snag the ball after the tip. Ooh, it's all about reflex. Great catch.
Yeah, great bank shot, too. Looked like something from the NBA. The Chiefs racked up their 4th first down on this drive. They're moving the ball very well. Green drops back, barely gets it off.
Pass is caught by Tony Gonzalez.
Trent Green threw a nice one this time. Watch this. Right by the defender.
Very good coverage. Let me ask you, how hard is it to defend against a pass like that?
Oh, it's really hard. He played it right. It was just too good of a throw.
Ball on the 15. Green lays back. Throws. Incomplete.
James Boyd put his body directly in the path of the ball and forced the incompletion. And let me tell you something, Dan, that is tough to do. It's hard to read a play and react quickly enough to get into position like that.
Ball at the 15-yard line. Holmes with the carry. Hurdles. Third and 4. Fourth down. Anderson lines up for the first quarter lead. It's away. An easy field goal from that range. The Chiefs strike first in the game, 3-0. Anderson is back to kick it away. Good kick. Gibson catches it. The 20. Tackled at the 26-yard line. It's the end of the first quarter. The Chiefs currently enjoying a small advantage, 3-0.
Close game so far, and even though there's plenty of time left, they'd love to score on this drive.
First and 10.
Yo, 3 more quarters of bust in your face. Doesn't look good, does it?
Smith in motion. Taylor will run it. Leslie takes the hit and takes him down after a handful of yards.
Fred Taylor gets away with one there as the defense fails to just step up and make the play, Dan. You call that a tackle? The team mascot hits harder than that, huh?
Yeah, come on. A little bit more than a half-hearted effort if you want to stop this guy. It's now 2nd and 6.
Watch for the run! Watch for the run! Double check!
Snell drops back, barely gets it off. It is incomplete. Peter, let's look at the Jaguars' starting offense. First up, the offensive line.
Chris Naoli powers up this line considerably, and that will give his quarterback more time.
Next up, the receiving corps.
Jimmy Smith generates a lot of excitement with his aerial theatrics. In his career, he's averaged 74 yards on 5 catches a game.
And lastly, the man who calls the plays and the guys who back him up.
Mark Brunell grabs a lion's share of the attention. During his career as quarterback, he's averaged 216 yards and over a touchdown a game.
Okay, back to the action. It's now 3rd and 6. They're going with 3 wideouts. Throws. What a way to convert on 3rd down. Great play for the first.
Jimmy Smith goes upstairs on this play and makes the tough catch. Watch this. Oh, beautiful. He just jumps right up and snags that ball. He barely even broke stride.
You know, sometimes you have to change your course for a pass like that, but he doesn't miss a beat, Peter.
Yep, he saw where the ball was headed early and snatched it up with ease.
Ball on the 47.
They line up in the eye.
Loss of 5.
I dropped you like a bad habit, Taylor.
Eric Warfield puts that play to bed without any supper. What a huge drop. Right there, whomps him for a big loss.
Never hurts to throw them for the big one, does it, Peter?
Now, if you're messing around that far in the backfield, you deserve it.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
I got a long way to go. A long way.
Snell pays back. Throws. That'll bring up third and very, very long.
Peter, let's go over the starting defensive players for the Chiefs. Up first is the defensive line.
Eric Hicks is who I'll be checking out from this group. He energizes this squad in a big way.
Up now are the linebackers.
Marcus Patton pulls together all the loose ends and reads the quarterback's eyes like a book.
Finally, Peter, the secondary.
Jerome Woods disrupts pass attempts all day long.
Now back to the game. It's 3rd and 15.
You worried about this play? You got a long way to go, baby. Right side, right side, left.
Snell drops back.
Throws. The 35. The Jaguars have a first after the big pass on that last play. Johnson is wide right, and we'll see if he can repeat his performance from the last play. Moves wide right with the tackle, his first stop of the game.
2nd down. 5 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 5.
Keep an eye on the backfield. Watch for the run. Right, right. 51.
Snell pays back, barely gets it off. Great pass by the 10-year man out of Washington.
Jimmy Smith was the man in the middle on that play. Watch this. Oh, great pass.
Yeah, and very, very tough to do in double coverage like that.
Yeah, you got two guys flipping the point to see who's going to cream you. Terrific job by the receiver.
It's 1st and goal. They line up with 2 tight ends. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 7. Taylor with the catch. Adlowski puts up a brick wall and stops him after a couple of yards.
Carried this one off his left guard and gets a few.
Jacksonville, let's go. Let's score a touchdown.
It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, get down your face. We need to stop right now.
Taylor with the ball. Has a seam. Touchdown.
Fred Taylor shuttles into the end zone for the touchdown. And there's the score.
Yep, there it is. Just a nice little jaunt into the end zone.
Absolutely. I think that 6 points was an inevitability rather than a possibility.
Holmes lines up for the point after. Here's the kick. The extra point. Good. The Jaguars, with that score, take the lead. They're up 7-3. Holmes sets up and will kick it away. Great kick. Cloud catches it in the end zone, and he will decide to down it.
Well, if they can score on this drive before the half, it could put them in the lead, which is a really big boost going into halftime.
The clock reads 1 minute and 26 seconds. Green drops back, throws, it's intercepted. The 10, touchdown.
James Ward makes a dream come true. Watch this bit of magic. Oh, that's the INT, and now he's off for the TD.
Oh, all right. Well, an A-OK play, Peter. No, this is definitely highlight material right here.
No doubt about it, Dan. I'm looking forward to the Sega Sports wrap-up show so I can see this baby again.
Holmes will line up for the point after. It's up. The extra point is good. The Jaguars make it a two-score game. They are now up 14-3. Holmes is back to kick it away. This is a beauty. Cloud fields this one, and he thinks better of returning it and will down it.
Dan, this drive is a great opportunity for them to climb back into this game before halftime.
1st and 10. They have two receivers in. Green fades back. Throws. Gain of 19.
Pass is caught by Johnny Wooden.
He sends a telegram to his man for the completion. Take a look. There's the throw right to him.
This passing offense spends so much time in practice running plays and patterns that it's almost instinctive at this point. Ball at the 39-yard line. Green drops back, sits in the pocket, throws, is caught near the sideline. A 35, 15, 5. He'll get in for the touchdown.
Eddie Kennison pulls off a whopper of a play that ends with 6 points. We got to see that one more time. There's a great catch. A big gain on its own.
But then he takes off, and he just keeps going. They could not stop him. Anderson lines up for the point after. It's away. He adds the extra point. The Chiefs cut it close. It's still anybody's game. The score, 14-10. Anderson sets up and will kick it away. There's the kick. Joseph fields it in the end zone. The 20. Tracked down at the 23-yard line.
First down, Jaguars.
Dan, if they can manage to score here, that could really put some pressure on for the second half.
Just 31 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go, guys. Get the fans something to cheer for. Watch wide right. Wide right.
Snell takes back. Barely gets it out. Great move. Nice catch by the 11-year man out of Jackson State.
Mark Brunell finds his man for the completion despite triple coverage. We got to see that again. Bam! Put the football where it needs to be for the catch.
Those three would-be defenders remind me of those three monkeys.
Yeah, see no pass, hear no pass, block no pass.
Ball on the 34. One man back.
Double tight.
Taylor will run it. Off a tackle. That will do it for the first half. The score, 14-10. Let's go to Clark Dishman in the ESPN studios for a halftime update.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Jaguars come into the half scoring points off turnovers, and as you can see, it is a key to why we have such a close game. They say defense wins games, and here's proof. James Boyd has stymied the passing game with a total of 1 interception and returned that interception for a touchdown. That makes him our ESPN Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman reminding you to tune in to ESPN's post-game show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send you back to Dan and Peter.
Is ready for the second half kickoff. Strong kick. Joseph will field it. Brought down at the 19-yard line.
First down, Jaguars.
Well, this game could go either way, Dan, and that's what makes this drive critical. They'd love to put some points on the board right here.
It's 1st and 10.
How you like to have your back up against the wall?
They line up with 3 wideouts. Snell drops back. Throws. He's tackled, but not until he inches past the markers for a first down. Johnston was slow getting off the field on that play, and when we find out what the problem is, of course, we'll pass it along.
First down, Jaguars.
Ball at the 29-yard line. They go with the I formation. Snell takes back, barely gets it off. He's put down, but not before he records his 4th catch of the game.
Mark Brunell threw a terrific pass there in the double coverage, and the right guy makes the catch.
When does this guy not throw it? When his receiver is completely surrounded by the entire defense?
If there wasn't a challenge, it wouldn't be any fun.
Ball on the 40. They have their tight end to the right. Smith goes in motion. Taylor with the carry. Forces through.
Fred Taylor sends a message to the defense on this one. Watch this shoulder charge. And he sent that particular message, COD, Dan.
COD.
Call our doctor.
How am I doing as your straight man? It's 2nd and 5.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give him an inch. All right, double check. 92.
Taylor with the ball. Leaps over a tackle. 3rd and 1.
Just punt it right now and save yourself some pain, baby. Double team.
Taylor gets it again and moves wide right. Makes a block. The 35. Runs out at the 25-yard line.
Fred Taylor makes a quick adjustment to evade a would-be tackler. Get a load of this. Whoa, that was a close call, but that last-second leap left the defense grabbing at air.
A surprisingly agile move, Peter. He nearly got dropped on that play. The Jaguars, with a nice run on the last play, will have another 1st down.
Swing, swing. 73.
The Jaguars go the way again. Nice run by the 5-year man out of Florida. Johnson had to leave the game due to an injury, and now we know the extent of that injury. Michelle Westfall has the full details. Michelle?
Dan, the doctors on the sideline are trying to determine the extent of the injury to his ribs. If it's a minor fracture, we could see him back in the game today. But if it's a severe break, he could be out for much, much longer than that.
Well, it's nice to hear he's okay, but someone is going to have to take up the slack for the rest of the game. The Jaguars moving the ball well, 1st down. Tight end is lined up left side. Taylor will run it. Open field wide right.
Taylor scores with a tremendous touchdown run. That has got to be one of the key plays of the game. Awesome. Hats off to him.
Well, technically it should be helmets.
Well, I haven't worn a helmet in the broadcast booth for years. It really messes up my do.
I understand. Holmes will line up for the point after. There's the kick. The extra point. Good. The Jaguars make it a 2-score game. They are now up 21-10. Holmes lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff. This is returnable. Hall fields it deep. The tackle.
Eddie Kennison was the contributor for his team last drive. Let's see what he does this time out.
1st down, Chiefs.
It's 1st and 10.
This is our turn, baby. You can see how we play.
With the catch, Clark makes the tackle. That's number 2 on the day.
Carried this one off his left guard, but picked up a handful.
7 yards to go.
Ball on the 32.
Don't give him an inch, baby. Don't give him an inch. Okay, put it back, give it back.
Holmes with the ball. That will bring up 3rd down. Hall had to leave the field earlier in the game, but now we know why. Let's go to Michelle Westfall on the sidelines. Michelle?
Danny didn't even come out of the locker room. One of the doctors is still working on him as we speak. I talked to the other doctors, and they said he's suffering from severe back spasms, and he may end up missing up to a week of football.
Well, it's nice to hear he's okay, but someone is going to have to take up the slack. Charges.
William Rope made the block that created the play that gave him the first down. Check it out. Ooh, nice block.
You bet, and that's the kind of move that runners love. When they get a block like that, they've got nothing but open space.
Yeah, great job by the O-line.
It's the end of the third quarter. The Jaguars currently in control and up over their opponent, 21-10. Ball at the 39-yard line. Formation. Green drops back, throws.
Brent Green's going to throw an interception, but it happens because of this. Look at the fearsome pressure he has in the backfield. And that's the result right there.
Boy, I'll tell you, they really gave him no place to throw and no time to throw. That pressure really rattled him back there.
Absolutely, Dan. Dan, last time out, these guys went straight down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can repeat that performance.
1st and 10.
You may have the ball now, but I'm getting it right back.
Smith in motion. Good takedown by the 4-year man out of Wisconsin lacrosse.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
But they're going to need more than a half-hearted arm tackle to put him down.
They're going with Dion. Taylor will run it. It'll be 3rd and long.
If he stuffed that run up the middle, there was no way that ball was getting out of the backfield.
It's 3rd and 11.
I can't run anything on that.
Snell fades back, throws. It's tipped. Wesley is down after making a great play to come down with the interception.
1st down, Chiefs.
Greg Wesley. Oh, that is desire.
You have got that right, sir.
Yeah, you can't coach that inner fire that a player has. Unbelievable. Stretches out for this one. Watch this bit of athleticism. They're down, but the game's not over yet. They can't waste any time, and above all, they really need to score.
Ball on the 47. Green comes back, barely gets it off. The pass falls incomplete.
Brent Green didn't get the ball far enough downfield. Just sort of fizzled out on him.
Second and 10. Green fades back, throws, tipped. Minnis was looking for the ball, but it falls incomplete.
Marvin Minnis was there for the QB across the middle, but the catch doesn't pan out.
Third and 10. Green drops back. It's tight. Barely gets it off. 4th and long coming up.
Jason breath. With some great coverage on that one, Dan. Played him just tight enough to make it a difficult catch.
They're going for the first out on 4th and 10. They come out with an empty backfield. Green fades back. Throws. What a huge pickup on 4th down. Ball at the 41-yard line.
10 yards to go.
Throws. Is tackled after a superb defensive play to come away with the interception.
Wally Rayner dissected that play instantly. It's all about knowing where to make the interception. Check it out. Oh, great job.
Absolutely. Great field instincts there, Peter. Field instincts are absolutely crucial, but don't forget, you also need the physical ability to get the ball, too.
Well, Dan, they're on target to cruise to the finish line. Just move the ball and take as much time off the clock as possible.
1st and 10. Smith goes in motion. Taylor with the carry. Gets to the left side. Patton comes up with the stop. His 3rd this afternoon.
Carried this one off his left guard and gets a few.
Ball on the 45.
Watch for the run! Watch for the run! Come on, big
Taylor with the ball. There's wide left. Bush hits in after a couple of yards and makes the stop.
Not a lot there, maybe 3 yards. Let's see what they do coming up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and about 3.
It's 4 yards, baby. Play it tight. Play it tight.
Taylor again goes. 4th and short coming up. The Chiefs take their first time out.
Wow, the O-line's getting killed today. They've not been able to establish any blocking momentum. The running game is really suffering because of it.
Henson comes in to punt after a 3 and out. It's off. Holmes gets the ball. A 40. At the 50-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
Priest Holmes racks up the yards on this one. Let's check it out. He got it, and now he wants some yards.
Well, he motored ahead and mowed on the defense. This is a fantastic run.
Yeah, the whole special team squad played that to perfection. It's all about teamwork. Well, it'll take a miracle or 3, but they have the smallest of small margins to win. They will need to score very, very quickly, however.
Green from the gun. Throws. The pass is no good. Incomplete.
Marvin Minnis saw the pass go a little to his right. Either he or the quarterback wasn't quite where they were supposed to be.
Just 1:41 remaining.
Let's not get anything. Nothing, baby.
Green drops back. Nice stop by the 3rd-year man out of Vanderbilt.
Oh, these guys are almost in different games, let alone different plays. They got to sync up better.
Third and 10. Green pulls goes outside. Throws. Down the flat. Beautiful catch. What a terrific play for the first down. The Chiefs will take a timeout. That's their second.
10 yards to go.
Nice completion here. Take a look. There's the throw right in between the numbers.
He had them lined up just right, and they connected for a decent gain. Ball at the 26-yard line. They line up with their tight end right. Green fades back. Barely gets it up. Incomplete.
Brent Green, a lot of defensive pressure to worry about, Dan, which is probably why the pass wasn't what he wanted.
Second and 10. Looks like they're going with the shotgun. Green from shotgun. Throws. Brought down, putting an end to his first catch of the day. The Chiefs take a timeout. That's their final one.
First down.
Marvin Minnis had two guys on him and still made the catch, Dan. Oh, there it is. Man, he didn't post that.
Yeah, and with double coverage, I'm really surprised the pass came his way at all. Ball on the 10. Throws. The pass is incomplete.
Wally Raynor put the clamps down on that play all by his lonesome.
One minute, 17 seconds to go. They line up with four wide out. Green drops back. Barely gets it off. Incomplete. The second incompletion in a row.
Jason Kraft got his body in the way of that one, Dan. It's all about clogging up the passing lane. You can't coach that.
Third and 10. Is down after making a great play to come down with the interception.
The Jaguars have been scooping up passes like King Kong swatting down biplanes. Let's watch. Oh, kaboom!
Well, he's not just knocking them away, Peter. He's catching them, and that really has sent this offense into a tailspin.
Yeah, they'd better get the flight crew in there and
All right, give it up, Peter.
I'm kind of tapped out on this
I
one.
think so.
Sorry. This drive will wrap it up for them. Well in control of this game, Dan. They just need to pound it out and take time off the clock.
It's first and 10. He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second down. 12 yards to go.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Two tight ends on the field. He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down. There's the whistle, and that's the end of the game. The Jaguars win the game 21-10. Well, that's all she wrote. Hey, everybody, on behalf of Peter O'Keefe, Michelle Westfall and myself, Dan Stevens, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the ESPN post-game wrap-up coming up next.
Thanks for joining us here on the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Jaguars come away with an 11-point victory over the Chiefs. The Jaguars came out on defense with a desire to turn the game on its head, and they did just that. Look at the turnover recoveries in this game, and look how they scored off them. Fred Taylor sprinted for a total of 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. Well, that will do it for now. Make sure you tune into ESPN during the regular season for all the games, highlights, and insight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.